This is Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathia from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this precept was inspired by the video that you're going to see here. Yes, based in Missouri. And yes, you are not reading the text on the screen wrong. It says, breaking Missouri high school band program asking for students' menstrual information as a requirement to join the band. Let's let this play.
Major breaking news here. I can now confirm, per my source, Missouri Democrat State Representative Elizabeth Fuchs, that a Missouri high school band is actually requiring that students give over menstruation information as a requirement in order to join the high school band. This was first reported to us earlier over the weekend. We have confirmed it. I've reached out to the ACLU of Missouri to essentially get additional details. They said that they are looking into this. I've also reached out to the St. Louis Public School Communications Department. They have responded to our show. That and more, as well as full details on this report, is available right now on Substack at TJPS News and the Jeremiah Patterson Show on YouTube, where the full report has been published.
Now you have to ask yourself, why the hell would they need information on a chick's menstrual cycle for the band? I mean, the last time I checked, if you want to do band, you just do band. Okay, and if you want to play in the elite part of the band section, all you have to do is be good at your instrument. I mean, that really should be it, right? But no. Not bad, Uncle Esau. Every time you turn on the news, there's some vile nonsense. There's some obscene, outrageous law that's being put in place that makes absolutely no sense. I did a video, I think maybe about a week ago, and it was talking about how there was, I can't remember what state it was in, but it was talking about how they have made it legal for women to walk around topless. And their whole rationale was, if a woman's not displaying her breast in a sexual manner, whatever that means, I don't know if she just taking her hands and jiggling them or sucking on them, whatever the case may be. If she's not doing that, I guess is not considered sexual in nature. So it's perfectly fine for her to have no top on. You know, just all kinds of obscene laws. There's another one in another state where it's called the, what was it? The no touch law. Hold on, let me see if I can find this one real quick. All right, here it is.
A video the other day about that new touch law and said that this is bad, that this is coming to more than just Pennsylvania, that once this happens, this is going to be hard to control, that this is absolutely going to be abused by the police. Well, as of this morning, look what just came out. Hands off. 31 states where drivers face touch laws, fined up to $450 if hands are in the wrong place, and it applies at red lights. So what this law is basically saying that is, if your hands aren't on the steering wheel at all times, the cop is going to be in the right to give you a ticket for a touch law, saying that you had the opportunity to be distracted because both hands, or however many hands, were not on that steering wheel. And it doesn't matter what you're going to be messing with inside of that car, whether you're driving or whether you're sitting still. If a cop sees you with your hands off of that steering wheel, he can write you a ticket for up to $450 for distracted driving. Right there. Give me.
See what I'm talking about? More bullshit. They need info on a menstrual cycle, no touch law. And what was the one? Oh, the topless thing. Okay, like I said, every day you turn on the internet, it's some more outrageous shit, man. All because of bad Uncle Esau, man. He's just made this place absolutely unbearable. But see, that's what happens. We got Job 9:24. Okay. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. And because this system, this whole world is under the rulership of bad Uncle Esau, okay, unrighteous judgment is proceeding forward. So what if a girl doesn't want to give her menstrual information? She just can't be in the band. So you telling this girl, I know it's your passion to want to play the cornet or the violin or the cello, but we need that menstrual info. All right, you telling me that if you're driving and you need to adjust the AC or the heat in the car, which means you have to take one hand off the steering wheel and a cop sees it, you're going to get a $450 ticket. Man, dude, this place is so damn through. This is why the scripture says, that's not it. Hold on. Let me find this real quick. Here it is. This is why the scripture says this in the land of the wicked that we live in. Psalm 7 and 9. It says, oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. Right. Because as the scripture says, if this wickedness does not come to an end, there will be no flesh will be saved. If this shit continues to go on, excuse my language, all right, folks are just you're just going to have everyday crash outs. I mean, on a mass level. I mean, you see how unhinged people are right now with all these laws and regulations that are stripping away their basic civil liberties, if you want to call it. And then this devil has the time to make these frivolous laws, but doesn't want to put any type of effort into changing laws that would actually make America a halfway decent place. This place got to go. Let me continue. Psalm 7 and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God trieth the hearts and reins. Yes, we're waiting for the Most High to establish the just. We're waiting for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to stand up for us and plead our cause. Okay? Letting the world know that what we're preaching, what the Lord has ordained us to preach, is the truth. Okay? And that truth is that as long as the wicked are in control, the people are going to mourn. But when the righteous come into authority, the people will rejoice. And that is the God honest truth. Pun intended. That is the God honest truth. Everybody scoffs the Bible, saying that it's trash. But if you ain't dealing with the Bible, you dealing with Esau. You dealing with Esau's logic and rulership. And how's that working out for folks? Like I said, folks are going crazy, crashing out. All right, road rage. putting themselves to death, putting they husbands and wives and children to death, all because these laws that they create are causing as they say, a hostile environment. We need the Lord to come back and get us up out of this place. Because the more laws this guy makes, the more oppressive and unbearable it is to be here in America. All right, we need the Lord to come back, and we need Him to come back quickly. So that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all were edified. To the next time, we're going to say Shalom.